Yeah, good morning, everyone. Guys, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Very good morning, sir.
Morning. Okay, so let's start now. So already yesterday we have seen that is the parameters called linked service parameters. Okay, we already seen the linked service parameters. Now today we'll start with the dataset parameters and as well as the pipeline parameters. Let's try to see this off. Okay, so for this. Okay, guys. So now let's start with the all parameters using of how to use it practically. Let's try to see this. Okay. So now case study, title of the case study is using of the parameters. Okay. Parameters are those which are defined at the at three levels. What are those? Linked service, pipeline, and as well as the data set. So now guys, yesterday already we have created that is nothing but the linked service parameters. And now today we'll start with the data set and as well as the pipeline parameters. So guys, this is the same this thing we have it and the specifications. And now we'll start with the. So guys, I'm starting up the services. So I'm creating guys, everyone. So I'm creating three services here. The first service is the ADLS, that is nothing but Gen 2 or blob, anything you can use it. Okay, so I'm just creating it. Okay, so let's create the blob storage only. And now then after the blob storage, let's create the same one. What is it? You have it, Azure SQL database. Okay. Azure SQL database. Yeah, tell me.
Why can't we use what we developed yesterday? Like you already did, right?
I've deleted already.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because of the pricing issues, I'll delete it. So now guys, if you retain that resource group, it will charge it for the whole day.
Got it.
Or
Okay.
so otherwise, so I'll make the things empty before we start the process. And because before we end the process every day. So let's start with this resource group. So now can you see here? I'm just creating it. So I'm just creating parameters RG, that is called as a resource group. Parameters RG, and now let's click on the create and let's create it. That is the resource group is now it's ready. So guys, the next one after this, click on the new. And now guys, just to click on this open. So let's select the SQL database. Sorry. So let's create it. Anyways, no problem. We can do it anything. So I'm just creating the blob storage. So guys, now I'm just creating the storage accounts. That is nothing but I'm using the storage account. So where in the storage account, I'm just using the create blade to create a blob storage. So by default, the storage account will create a blob storage only. So select the that is nothing but resource group we have already created. Parameters RG. And now guys, I'm using the source blob param. I'm using param. Param means parameters. That's it. Click on the review. Click on the create. That's it, guys. Meanwhile, create the database also parallelly to speed up the process. So I'm selecting this, the parameters resource group. And now I'm giving the database as the airlines DB, create the server. And now define the server name. So I'm giving the server name as Durga Soft server. And now select the use authentication and use Durga admin as the username. And the password is, I'm using an alphanumeric password, combination of character and use numeric along with one as a capital. So that should click on OK. And now guys, once it is done, so select the pricing tier and allow the pricing tiers. Select the pricing tier. So I'm selecting the basic less demanding workloads. So here also I'm just selecting it 500 MB or 100 MB is more than enough. Click on apply. Now click on the networking tab and select the public endpoint and allow the firewall settings. Click on the review and create. That's it, guys. Can you see here? Now that blob storage is ready. So click on this. So now guys, I'm just selecting the containers. Yeah, everyone is following. Click on the containers. Yes, guys. Input. Click on the create. Yes, guys, everyone is following. Am I audible?
Yeah. Yes.
So click on input. And now guys, upload the files, whatever we have it. So I'm using two files. One is the airline and another one is the countries DB. So click on this, guys, everyone. So click on this, guys. Browse. So select here airlines and country as a two files and upload it. That's it, guys. Simple, done. Okay. Now once it is done, guys, let's go to this. The database is still preparing. Anyways, let it be as it is. So now, guys, let's start with the data factory also meanwhile. So I'll start up the service called data factory. Click on this. To data factory. Click on the create. Select it and use it instance parameters ls ds and pl. That is something what linked service data set and pipeline parameters. That's it. Okay. So click on the review, everyone. Click on the create. Guys, everyone. Click on the create. Yeah, following everyone.
Yes.
So now guys, yeah, what about rest of you guys? Only one person is responding. What about rest of you?
Yeah, following.
Now guys, the data factory is ready. Open this. Launch the data studio. So that's it now. So now the data factory is launching. Now guys, click on the expand. Now let's start the process. So now first of all, let us create the linked services here. So now tell me, here you have a database. So guys, the database is ready. So before that, we will create one more database because I want to hold two databases here. So how to create one more database? Tell me now, guys, everyone.
Server name. Okay, server name. Server name.
So now just copy the qualified server name. Just copy this.
Copy
And
this.
now click on the server name and click on the create database.
Create database.
That should click on the create database. And now, as you're creating on the same server, it's taking up the same resource group, everything. And now, guys, I'm creating one more database with a name called countries DB, that is database. So click on the pricing tier and select the pricing tier. You have it. So I'm selecting the pricing tier as well as demanding workloads. And here also, I'm just making it as a 100 MB. Click on the apply and select on the networking tab and allow the firewall settings for the IP address. Click on the review and click on the create. That's it, guys. So now, so I'll create that is the database, second database I'm creating it. But meanwhile, I will open the first database also because I wanted to open this in two different browsers to just differentiate the things. So select the skill DB. So click on this. Now, guys, everyone. So just click on the query editor. Now, guys, other thing is just assign the password. So I'm giving the password here. That's it. Click on this. Now, guys, the first database is ready. And meanwhile, the second database is also ready. There is a country DB. I'm just opening this. And now click on this query editor. And now select it here. That's it, guys. Now the second database is also ready. So guys, now let us start using the parameters. Okay, let's start using the parameters. So the first parameter we have to define at the link service level. So yesterday we have seen this already. So I'm just going ahead with this. Okay. So guys, so first of all, I'm creating it. Click on the new and first link service, we have to define it for the blob storage. So this is the blob storage, you have it, where you have two files. So anyways, so click on this and type the blob storage. That's it. And now select the Azure blob storage. That's it. Now give the name here. So I'm assigning the name as ls underscore blob underscore source. This is the name of the linked service parameter, and select the subscription, whatever you have it. So I'm selecting the subscription, and now guys, I'm selecting the storage account name. So you have the name. So click on the test connections, everyone, and again click on the create. The first link service is ready now. And now guys, the second link service, you have to define it. So for that, click on the new. And now this time we have to define the link service for what? What is my next source? What is my next target thing? Tell me guys, everyone.
SQL DB.
Yes, so now for creating it, the SQL DB, just type it here, the SQL. So I'm just typing it here as the SQL. That's it, guys. And open this. Now, use the name here. So I'm just renaming it, but it is not essential to rename the link service, but only for the the coding standard. I'm just changing it as per this. So I'm using the coding standard as ls for the link services. So ls underscore SQL DB underscore sync. That's it. And now select the, now guys, now you have to define, because here you can select only one database at a time. If you select it here, the subscription, whatever you have it, if you select the same server name, but you can select only one databases, either you can select this one, or else you can select the countries DB, but you cannot select two. So we have to create two link services different link services for two different databases. To avoid that, I'm creating the parameters. So for that, click on the enter manually. And now guys, come down and now click on the parameters tab, and now click on the new parameter, and now guys, I'm just giving the name here. So what is the name I'm giving it? So let's give it here, linked service for DB name, link service for DB name, database name. That's it. You have defined it. The parameter is ready. So to use it here, first of all, put the control in the fully qualified server and paste it here. That's it, guys. Whatever we have copied there, just I'm pasting it here. Now select the database name. So now for the database name, we have already created a parameter. For that, put the control and click on add dynamic contents. And now select it here, everybody. So click on OK. And now guys, that's it. Give the name here. So I'm using the name as what? Durga admin. And the password is the same password. Test the connections. Now test it individually. What's the first database you have? Tell me now. Airlines DB. Am I right? The spellings are correct, guys? Yes. Click on OK. See, testing is done. Click on that another testing. And now this time select it as what? Countries DB. Okay, click on this. Click on the create. That's it, guys. Now the link service is ready with the parameters called link service parameters. That's it, everyone. Fine. Now the next one, we have to start developing the data set. Now today we'll develop the data set. So for that, go to the author. The first step is clear, guys. Now click on the create data set. Now click on the new data set, guys, everyone. Click on the new data set. And now once you click on the new data set, guys, we have to create first a data set for the source. So I'm just creating the data set for the blob. My source is the blob. So hence I'm using the blob storage, guys, everyone. That's it. Now, what type of files you have it? Just go and check here. Tell me now. The CSV files are here. So just click on this and select the CSV file. And now, guys, provide the name here. So what's the name you need to give it? Please provide the name. So guys, try to give such a name which you can easily understand and find out why this data set is created. So ds underscore source underscore, I am defining the parameter even here. So hence, to mention that, for a user understanding, this is the coding standards we can say. For user understanding, I can say that I'm defining there are some parameters even at the data set level. There are some parameters at the data set level. So for that, I'm just writing up here, guys, everyone. For that, I'm writing up here param as a word. Param means what? It says that there is a data set parameters I'm defining. It's not essential, but just for understanding purpose, you have to give it, guys. So that's it now, guys. Now click on this, select the link service for the source, and first row as the header. And now, guys, that's it. Don't select, okay, select the container as it is. Select the input container. Now click on OK. Don't select any file. Why? Because I wanted to parameterize the files. Parameterize the files. So how to parameterize it? That means what type of parameters I'm defining it here? Tell me now. What these parameters are called as, guys, everyone? Hello?
Data set parameters.
Very good. So when when we are defining at the data set level, so hence this is called as what? Data set parameters. So how to define it? So from factories resources pen, go to the data set. And now from here, you have a connection schemas and parameters. Click on the parameters tab. Now, guys, define a parameter here. So for that, click on the new, click on the new. Okay, click on the new. I'm using it here, guys. What is it I'm using? Tell me now.
Data set name.
Yes, ds underscore. Okay, let's use some name here. Okay, so ds underscore, guys, everyone. So anything you can use it, but try to give it some sensible name so that why this parameter has defined, we should understand with the name. So ds underscore src file, that means for the source file, because we have how many files are there? We have two files now, so we don't want to select it individually as you have done it yesterday. So can you say src file underscore param? That's it. Okay. And forget about the string and value. You need not give it here. Anyways, leave it. As soon as you define the parameter, guys, as soon as you define the parameter, this parameter has to be assigned now. Why you, where you, for what you have created. So now you have created this parameter for the file or for the data set. Tell me now. For parameterizing the file or for parameterizing a data set?
File.
Yes, exactly.
For
So put
data
the
set.
control, yes. For the data set, within the data set, you have, as you have two files, you want to select the file here dynamically. So for that, we have defined the parameter. Put the control in the file name. Put the control in the file name box. Click on add dynamic contents and select it here. Now, guys, dynamically, these two files will come one after the other now. One after the other. Okay. That's it, guys. Now, that's it. Soon we will see even how to parameterize the containers also. These are the containers. So container or parameterization also we will see in the next topic. Okay. So now it is done, guys. So anyways, everything is fine now. Leave it as it is. That's it. You have assigned it. Now create one more data set for the sync. Please tell me, ma. So I'm creating one more data set. So that this data set I wanted to create it for what? SQL, everyone. So select the SQL database and now select it, the data set name. So you have to assign the ds underscore SQL DB underscore. Even I wanted to parameterize this one. So hence use a word as param. So these are understanding things. That's it. These are not fixed. You can change it as per the requirement. So now select the link service here as it is. So, and now, guys, don't select that any data set because I wanted to parameterize it. Leave it as it is. Click OK. Now, guys, see here. Go to the parameters tab now and define the parameter. So now, first of all, tell me now how we have to define the parameter, because in the you have it in the SQL, Azure SQL DB, we have it, the default schema, every data set will be represented like this. Schema name, guys, schema name,
DBO dot.
yes, schema name dot database table name. So it will be like this. And the default schema is a DBO. So DBO dot table name. So whatever the table name you have it. So you have to give it as it is. Okay. So for that, I have to define one this thing for parameter for the schema name and one parameter for the dataset name. So for that, I'm defining ds underscore schema underscore param. That means this particular parameter is for parameterizing the schema. Click on new, and now this parameter I'm defining it to parameterize the table now. Table underscore param. That's it. Okay, now finished. So now go to the connections and immediately assign it for where you have created. Click on the connections tab, and now click on the edit from the table. Click on the edit, and now put the control on the DBO. That means first you have to assign the schema here. So click on add dynamic contents and select the schema. So now see here, guys, at the red dataset. That means these are the dataset parameters. Okay. So click on OK. That's it. And now put the control again here and click on add dynamic contents and select the table. Click on OK. That's it. Okay. Now it is defined, guys. Finally, everyone is okay. That's it, guys. Okay. Now, guys,
Yes.
now even it is asking for the database name, but I don't want to hard code it. Yesterday we have hard coded here. We wrote it here as what? We wrote it here as what, guys? We wrote it here as a some name we have given it. What is it? Airlines DB and countries DB. But today I don't want to give it. So for that, let's try to define one more parameter here. Define one more parameter at the data set level. We'll define it. Okay. So we'll define it one more parameter at the data set level. So for that, put the control on the parameters tab and now click on the new. So use it here, ds underscore DB name, that means database name underscore param, that is parameter. Now click on the connections tab, put the control in the ls underscore DB name, add dynamic contents, click on this and select the ds underscore DB name underscore param. So now, guys, fully parameterized now. Am I right? Where you did not hard code anything, everything I have parameterized it. Okay. So now, so this is the linked service parameter. Get the value from what is that? Dataset parameter. That's the only thing it means. Okay. This is the linked service parameter. Get the value from what? Dataset parameters. Okay. Now, clear, everyone? This point is clear for everyone or not?
Yes.
So immediately go to the pipeline now. Define the pipeline. So there is no pipeline we have created so far. So I'm click on this new. So select it here, everyone. Now click on the pipeline. So I'm using the pipeline name. This is optional, guys. Pipeline name changing all these things is optional. So PL underscore parameters. Parameters. Okay. PL underscore parameters. And now select the move and transform, copy. So now, guys, I'm using it. Drag and drop the copy activity. That's it. Okay. That means now, guys, this is ready. So now see here, we have already defined the parameters at the link service level. And we have also defined the parameters at the data set level. But those parameters ultimately, to run it in the pipeline, we require to assign it in the assign what? Assign it to the pipeline parameters here. Assign it towards that pipeline parameters. So now this is the time where we have to create the pipeline parameters first of all. So for that, how to create the pipeline parameters, guys? Click anywhere on the pipeline canvas. This is called as canvas, the white space what you can see behind this copy activity. This is called as a canvas. Click anywhere on the canvas here. And now here you can say parameters. Is it there, everyone? Now click on the new parameters. Now give it here PL underscore SRC file underscore param. First, for the that is whatever the parameters you have defined at the data set level, whatever the parameters you have assigned at the link service level, those will receive the value ultimately from what? Pipeline parameter now. Click on new. Next one, what's it? You have it. PL underscore DB name, that means database name underscore param. Click on the new. Next one, what's it? Do we have it? Tell me now. What is the another parameter you have to define it, guys?
Schema.
Very good. So now PL underscore schema underscore param. Click on the new. PL underscore. Tell me now. Table underscore param. That's it. Finished now. Okay, guys. Everything is ready now. These are the pipeline level parameters. Okay. So now we have done it. So now click on this. And now select the source. Select the source data set. Can you see immediately there is an issue here? What is it? Can you see here, guys, everyone? You got this. But here we are getting it only one. What is it? Let us select it. Just a minute. You'll get it all. Got it, everyone? So now, guys, here you have it. Everyone, put the control in the DS underscore SRC. That is SRC file underscore param. Put the control. Now you have to assign it. That is this data set level parameters what we have defined will receive ultimately the value from what? Pipeline level parameters. So for that, PL underscore SRC underscore param. Now getting it, everyone? That's it. So now select the sync data set. Select the sync data set. Now here you have to three. What's that? Schema, table, and database name. Put the control, add dynamic contents. Select the schema. First is the schema, na? Select the schema. Okay. Select this. Second is a table, na? So put the control, add dynamic contents. Select the table underscore param. And third one is that what's that you have it? Tell me now. That is the database name. Select it here. PL underscore DB name underscore param. Now, guys, it is fully dynamic now. Okay. Still, even this is not fully dynamic, guys.
But
Okay.
is it going to look up that value from somewhere? How is it getting that? Like, are you going to do a lookup table or something?
No. We don't create any lookup. See, basically, how it works is, first of all, it will start from the root level. That is from the link service level. It will keep on searching. Now, when you run a pipeline, the pipeline parameters will go and get in touch with the dataset parameters. The dataset parameters will go and get in touch with the link service parameters. So this value, if you click, if this value you have it, PL and can say param PL underscore schema underscore param, this will go and search for the value at what? DS underscore schema underscore param. And DS underscore schema underscore param, where we have defined it? At the data set level. Am I right? At the data set level, it will go and search it here. But whereas, can you see here, when you have this one, what is that? DS underscore table underscore param, where we have defined it again at the data set level. So this will go the pipeline and go and search for the value here, and it will receive the value from here. That's it. And ultimately, finally, whatever we have it, what is that? PL underscore DB name underscore param, it will go. So it will, where you have defined it, you have defined it the data set level, but actually it is receiving the value from where? From the linked service. So first of all, it will go to this one. Here it will search. So as soon as it comes here, it will it realizes that the same again for actual receiving the value, it has to go and get in contact with what? Link service. So again, link service, it will go to the link service parameters. So it will come here to the manage tab, and now it will open. Here it will come and check. Now ultimately you'll receive the value from here. Getting my point? Yes, everyone. Please,
I have to
guys.
try it. I have to try it. I mean, I can understand conceptually, but I have to try it to figure
Okay.
yeah.
So anyways, so just click on this. Now, finally, once everything is ready, guys, that's it now. It is dynamically, everything is assigned now. Okay. So now, guys, do one thing. Before we move ahead, just do one thing now. Click on the mappings tab. Or do one thing, publish it. Publishing means what? Permanently saving it. Okay, saving is nothing but it will save the entire pipeline, everything. As somebody asked me now, why I have not saved it. So if you want to save it for the next session, after I open the next time, this time I'm closing it again. After some time I'm opening the session. I want everything, pipeline, everything to be retained as it is. So for that we need to publish it. And publish, one more advantage is that you can also find out, is there any errors, you have any errors or not. So there is no errors right now. Everything is giving it you in the green color. So hence you need not worry about this. So click on the publish. Publish means saving it. Publishing, published. See here. Published. Now guys, click on this and now select the import schema. Once you click on the import schema, it will ask you for all values. Now tell me, what is the value? Tell me now, what is the file name you have it first of all? Tell me now, what is the file name? What is the file?
Airline airline.
Airlines.csv. So just type it here.
Okay, now I understand. Right.
Airlines.csv. Okay, that's it. What's the database name? Let's give it airline DB.
Airline
Very good.
airline
So so let's go here. Airline DB, everyone. Click on this airline DB. Airlines DB, I think so. Don't miss anything, guys. Even if you miss a single letter, it will throw you an error. Now, next, what's the schema name? You have it DBO. Default schema name is DBO. And second one is what's that you have it? Table name is what? You can give any name. Airline TBL. Anything. I'm using the airline TBL. That's it. Click on OK. That's it, guys. So finally, see here what is happening. Why? Because there is one option we have missed out here. What is it? Select the option called auto create table. Auto create table. Because we want to create it as it is. So now let's go to the schema once more and try to import it this time. Again, import it, re-import it. Now you'll get it. If not, if it is not like that, what's what you have to do? Why it's failing, guys? What's the problem? Failed schema blob missing. And support container name. Just a minute. So anyways, put the control here. We already defined it now. Then what's the problem? No issues. Okay. So anyways, what we will do is, okay, leave it as it is. And now click on the debug now. Now again, give it here the name, the same name. What's that you have it? This is for the pipeline I'm giving it. That one I have given it for the mapping. Anyways, the data sets are not there, so hence it's but it should come anyways. PL_src file. So what's the file name you have it? Airlines. It is airlines or airline, guys. Even if you miss a single thing, it is airlines. So even if you miss a single thing, airlines.csv. Database name is what? Airlines.
But it was not capitalized, right? It was not.
Yes,
Does it matter?
Yeah, that must be the reason, nothing else. So let's go and check it once again. Click on this import. What is it? Airlines DB, airlines DB.
No, the airlines.csv was lowercase a.
Yeah, that is the reason. Okay. Airlines. Okay, now click on this. Okay. See. Now I think it's, yeah, that was the reason, guys. Now you got it. That's it. Now click on the debug and again give the all values. So what's that you have to give? So airlines dot CSV. Airlines. Now again use it here about airlines DB. Check the spellings. If any spelling is missing, it will again throw you an error. DBO. This one, anyways, it's not there. You can use any one, airlines table, anything you can use it. That's it, guys. It's running now. See here, it's running. Queued up, succeeded. Go to this airlines, select the table here. The table is created now. So now use the command here, select star from, so airline. Run this. Got it, everyone, the data? See the result message. 6161 rows are affected. That means it has fetched the 6161 rows. Okay. Now this is ready now. Again, the next time I will run and create it into the countries DB, because there is no data right now available in the countries DB. So for that, again, go to this back, select the thing. And now guys, clear this one. And now this time, again, click on the import map. Okay, click on this import mapping. Click on this import mapping. Now it will ask you. So now this time change everything. That means the name, change the name here. So I'm using the name as what? Go to this input countries, COUNTRIES. So use the same name. C is capital or small? C is a small. So use it here. Countries. Countries.csv. And now the database name. What's the database name, guys? Tell me now. Countries. Countries database. That's it. Okay. DBO. And now I want the countries table. That's it. Okay. Click on OK. See now, the importing has been, schema importing has been done now. Mapping. Click on the debug. Again, repeat the same process. What's that? Country dot CSV. And then your database name. What's the database name? You have it. Let's give the database name as countries DB. Schema is what? DBO. Table is what? Anything you can use it. I'm using the countries table. That's it. Okay. Click on OK. So again, it's processing, guys. Anyways, it's rerunning the process. We can also, create more dynamic pipeline. This is not a fully dynamic, guys. Still, we have a chance to develop it more.
And that's where that Excel spreadsheet will come, right? If you have a spread table with where you list down source name, database name, schema name, and table name.
Yeah.
And you have a lookup activity, right?
Yes, yes. Yes, exactly.
But can you use Azure table remember you have in the blob or rather in Gen2 you can have you have a can you use an Azure table? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we can use it even the Azure table also.
Okay.
So 258 rows are affected here. Okay, that's it. Okay, guys, so this is how it works. So now the two databases are ready. Everything we have made it. So this is the thing, guys. So that's it for the day now. I'm just ending up the class here. And we'll meet again on Monday. Tomorrow you will not be having the class. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So Monday, the same time. Okay. Thank you. And Monday we'll start with the container parameterization. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.